Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Welcome back. For the first time in the club's history, the Bonnyville Pontiacs are playing in the AJHL Division Finals, but boy, do they have their work cut out for them. The Spruce Grove Saints only lost 7 games in regulation this season, but one of those came at the hands of the Pontiacs in the last month. Game 1 of the AJHL North Division Final then starts at Grand Fur Arena. Only 49 seconds after puck drop, Parker McKay cuts to the slot, zips home the icebreaker. Saints up 1-0 and the ice is still wet. Later in the first, great pass from Nicholas Corielli to Riley Simpson, and he'll slide it home, putting Spruce Grove up by a pair. Pontiacs get one back before the end of the frame with the man advantage. It'll be Braden Doucette with the rocket of a one-timer. That cuts the lead back down to 1. In the second, Bonnyville on another power play, but the shot is gloved calmly by Matthew Murray. Other end, Colton Leiter out to McKay. Nifty little move in tight to put home his second of the game, and it's 3-1 Saints. Emotions running high in the third. Cody Fiala and Travis McAvoy get into a scrap. Pretty even. We'll call it a draw. Under 4 to go, Saints put it away. Connor James to Jared Hotman. Nice redirect to make it 4-1. As the Saints came marching in and win Game 1, they outshot the Yaks 35-24. Game 2 gets underway in just under an hour in Spruce Grove, and that's at 7 o'clock. He might be out of the AJHL playoff run for now, but Jetlyn Houcher, a local forward who captains the Fort McMurray Oil Barons, will get a second crack at the postseason when Fort McMurray hosts this year's Western Canada Cup. His team was eliminated in the first round, but he's back in Lloydminster, skating with bantam and midget hockey players before his team gets back to training 2 weeks from now.
It was kind of heartbreaking. I mean, obviously we wanted to go farther than the first round, but kind of get a second chance here, another crack at it, so hopefully we can make the most of it. I think everyone's just trying to stay on the ice and stay in the gym and be as prepared as we can.
Houcher has an impressive 71 points in 60 games with the Mob, and even though this is his last year of junior hockey, he will continue his career next season with Alabama Huntsville in the NCAA.
When I was young, I got drafted to Seattle, but I never really pursued that. I kind of always wanted to go NCAA and get my schooling paid for and go that route. So if I don't make the NHL, which is a very good possibility, then I have my school as a backup.
And all the best to Houcher. The Mob's first game in the Western Canada Cup will be against the team who wins the Manitoba Junior Hockey League, likely the Portage Terriers. That gets underway April 25th. It's a little early to be singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, but we are in the 7th inning stretch of the softball preseason. We caught up with some local Lloydminster ball players to see how they've been preparing for action in the Diamond.
Morgan Suarez's interest in softball was piqued after seeing a flyer for a program at school, and she's been playing the sport ever since. But it hasn't been easy living in a climate that only allows for a few months of outdoor practice per year.
We'll go outside in the fall till snow comes, then we're in here all winter, and then we're right into softball, so we get like a couple months off.
But this year, softball players of all ages in the border city hit a grand slam as the city invested in a batting cage.
Now we can actually practice batting inside instead of waiting until it's snow outside and the snow is gone, and we can just get more in.
It's really fun, like you set the time, like how fast it is on the pitching machine, and then that's how fast it is, and it'll come at you like that.
This is great. This is where we're going to be able to get a little better jump start from before. We used to always have to kind of wait till May and get outdoors.
Edmonton, Calgary, those major centers, they have access to these sort of cages all the time, and it's just a little bit of a hindrance for us to really compete with them.
The popularity of softball in Lloydminster has grown significantly in the last decade, and for the first time in this club's history, there will be a U18 team.
They're definitely coming in from other sports, whether that be soccer or lacrosse or whatnot, and it just seems to be really growing within our city.
It's a great sport that obviously has been around for the ages, and it's just a matter of once you get a group of girls together, or boys for the Lloydminster Twins, once you get that momentum, it's very easy to get these kids out in March, as you can see, and they're ready to play ball.